Today is a beautiful day. It's been raining for a week straight, so the first thing today is to bring my car for a wash. I really like washing my car. It's not because I care cars that much. It's more like a virtual for me. It's like a way of clearing things out, a fresh start. Actually, today I do not have a specific topic to share. I just want to talk about some thoughts and experience from the past week or so, because it has been quite a week. Okay, let me cross the street. Hi, if you're new here, my name is Xiaoan Cao. I'm a writer, entrepreneur, and just someone trying to live a meaningful time, one imperfect day at a time. And last week feel especially difficult. Actually, it's been one of the toughest weeks I have had in quite a while. Everything just seemed to pipe up together at the same time. First is my e-commerce business. It stopped receiving new orders suddenly, out of no reason, no obvious reason. And then I was trying to recruit users for my app. I have sent out the first round of invitation to 12 people and have no signed up so far yet. And also I have been reaching out, sending out 100 emails to publishers, hoping to find someone who's interested in publishing the Chinese edition of my novel, but no positive responses yet. So work has already making me anxious, but meanwhile, there's a lot happening in my family too. My mother got sick, so I went to the hospital with her to see the doctor. And then my mother-in-law also had a follow-up appointment and also want me to accompany her as well. There is one thing I have been struggling lately. Because I am self-employed, sometimes people just assume me to be available all the time. It's like I can just drop everything and show up. If I say no, I feel guilty. It's like I'm not being a good daughter or daughter-in-law. And there's also social gathering on the weekends. An old colleague of mine is inviting us to celebrate his baby's first month's birthday. And my father's birthday is also at the weekend. So it's very hard to coordinate the timing and the arrangements perfectly. And that's not even ended. Last week, the weather was awful. It was hot, humid, and rainy, and I caught the flu somehow. My throat was on fire. It's like on fire, so I couldn't sleep well. I was exhausted all the time. On Friday, I have to get up and to see the doctor. Even that was not smooth. I waited there for 3 hours, and you know what happened in the end? I found out there is a problem with my medical insurance, and I just cannot get reimbursed. So this is what I have told you earlier. It's like everything just piped up, stacking on top of each other, every little things at the same time. And it just felt heavy, really heavy. So after I left the clinic that day, and I do not want to go home straight, because I don't want people to look at me like I can just sit there and have plenty of free time. So I stayed in my car instead, had a simple meal, rested. Honestly, that's the moment I broke down. I cried. I kept thinking, why has everything been so difficult for me? Why everything seems so hard? I have been working hard all the way. Why I still have to struggling all the time? What have I been doing wrong? Is everything I have been trying to build really worth it? Or should I just go back to a normal job and a normal life? I really think like that at that moment. But anyway, after crying, I feel a little better, not because everything has changed. It's just because I let my feeling out. So I decided for the rest of that day, I do not want to work. I need a break. So I watched an old movie instead. It was called 20 Once Again. The story is about a 70-year-old grandmother mysteriously become 20 years old again. And she, in her first life, she gave up her dreams for her family. Now she has a second chance, a chance to pursue her dream of becoming a singer, a chance to fall in love and to live for herself. And it turns out to be the story I needed for that moment. And then it came to the weekend. You know, I'm actually an introvert, though it may not seem like that, but I really am. Especially when I am not feeling my best, when I am tired, when I'm sick, when I'm not feeling confident. Those are the moments I just want to hide from people and not to meet anyone. But I have made plans and accepted their invitation, so I have to show up. Although it was heavy rain on that day, and because it was that kind of week, when I get to my old colleague's house, I immediately had problem with parking. Someone complained, so I have to move the car. Bad luck seemed to determine to continue. But anyway, the gathering didn't seem as exhausting as I had imagined. On the contrary, it turned out to be quite comforting. There's something warm with connecting with people who had known you years ago. It reminded me of how much I have changed over the years. I realized I have become more confident than I used to be, more talkative, and have more stories to tell now and more experiences to share. And somehow I enjoy the gathering. And then it was Sunday. We celebrate my father's birthday on that day, and everything just went well. The restaurant was beautiful, my father was happy, and it just seemed everything I have been worrying that much for last week doesn't seem as important as I thought it would be. So when I am looking back now, I think difficult moments like this, difficult week like this is part of life. It's part of us growing, becoming stronger, and when we become stronger through difficult times like this, maybe then we can be capable of carrying bigger dreams. And if life is a cultivation, difficult days like this, it tastes bitter at the beginning, but after you experience this, you pass it. Now is the moment that I slowly can taste the sweetness out of it. It's like going to the hospital with my mother is actually a very valuable chance. It's just for two of us staying together. We haven't had such a chance for a very long time. And also, I also realized from this that I have grown up. I'm finally old enough to take care of my parents. And also, moments like this just make me discover what I really need. There were moments last week I want to shout out and said, I really want a place of my own. A place I can just, nobody can require anything from me. Place that I can just simply be myself. Now I know I really need that place for myself. And third point is especially for my fellow introvert, if you are, is that maybe connecting with people is not as scary as we imagine it to be if we just stop trying so hard. If we just stop trying to impress everyone. If we just stop trying to appear successful or interesting, if we just simply be ourselves, maybe we will just end up and enjoying the gathering with people, the connection with people, because there is fresh energy with human connections. New stories, new emotions, new perspectives. Something alive with it. Something we can all benefit from it. Especially for now is the age of AI. I think more than any time before, we need more real connection, real talk, real people than ever. So that's why I really hope myself can open my heart a little more, step outside a little more, and just to talk with people, no matter if it's an old friend or new friends, it doesn't even matter if the conversation is meaningful. Sometimes we just need to talk. So these are just scattered thoughts from the past week. And I really hope in this year I can visit more places, meet more people, and to show more of Foshan, more of China with you. I know we can all get better. I know we can get there. Okay, so see you next time. Bye bye.